Hello, dear Aries. I hope you are well. Here's a reading for you for June 2018. As you can see, I've already laid out the cards because I was doing the reading in my native language first. So I already know what's going on, and I know you've been through a lot, for sure. And some of it is over. I would say most of it is over. But the healing is not over yet. That's mostly what I see here. And you're still in the midst of changes. Like something is still working. Perhaps it's Uranus. It's now in Taurus, but it will come back to your sign. And perhaps these are just life circumstances. I always say that energies don't just come and go. You know, they are not cut like with a knife, but they swirl and they move a little and they flow and then they recede and then they come back, and you know, it's all a wave. Our life is also a wave, a sign, not a straight line, not just parts of line. It's all flowing, flowing, flowing. And I see it in your reading. By the way, this reading is for you if you have your sun, moon or rising sign in Aries. So always check those three positions, three signs. If you have three, sometimes you have only one. Because there are people who have all three, sun, moon and rising in the same sign, of course. Anyway, always check the positions where you have many planets, ascendant, etc. Okay, let's get to the point. Right in the middle of your reading, you have Two of Swords. One more thing, these are energies. Remember, these are only energies. Energies can change and will change. It's all transitional. The beautiful thing about energies is that we can work with them, so somehow we can influence how our life flows. And the future isn't set in stone, so whatever you see here, whatever resonates, take it with you. Leave the rest. Enjoy your life. Two of Swords indicate that you're on a crossroads of some kind, that you need to choose one way. But here, in this position, you are still hesitating. This is Moon in Libra. By the way, the Moon is almost full. I've just come back from the outside. It's so beautiful outside now. It's late in the evening here, where I live, and it's still very bright. And this Moon is so big, beautiful. And, you know, Libra is all about balance and hesitation. So perhaps you need to find balance. You're trying to find balance. You're trying to look deep into your heart. That's why she's wearing a blindfold, in order not to be unfocused, in order not to distract herself from what she needs to feel. She needs to be sure that whatever she's choosing is right, but she's not. That's this position of hesitation. Sooner or later, one of these swords... Sorry for the dogs. They're, I think, evening walks with dogs right now. And they are playing. And one of these swords needs to fall. Sooner or later, it will. So sooner or later, you will find a way. And you never know what's there. You don't know what's there. You don't know what's there. I think one sign also had similar... similar mix of cards. Two of Swords with Nine of Pentacles. You don't know where your garden is. Perhaps. If you go this way, you can go to this garden. If you go that way, you may never come there. But there's also a possibility that both these ways lead you to the garden. But it's just a different way. It's just these are just different experiences during this way happening to you. So be bright, be optimistic about the outcome of your choice. Whatever you choose will be good for you. That's what I feel. You have two beautiful feminine energies. At the bottom of the deck, the High Priestess, which is all about intuition and being in sync with the moon, with mysteries of the world, and especially the Queen of Cups. Look at her. This is the full moon here, and she's looking like she's sacrificing something, or rather sanctifying, like the inside of this cup, what's there is saint, is sacred. It's something absolutely beautiful. It's the water of life, is what I feel. And this is the energy coming from above to you. So this is something you encounter, probably within you. This card is all about maternal love. Maternal love. So you have full moon in Libra, and again full moon here. Also, the sign of Cancer is important here. I can't remember. I think Venus is in Cancer now. So it's about love, and it's about unconditional love, like a mother loves her child. That's the kind of love you will encounter, you will experience this month, or you need to give it to someone. It's still within you, although your past is quite difficult. It seems that's why I said you've been through a lot. You have 10 of Swords in the past, and this is the best position to have 10 of Swords. This is the ending of something, the ending of a difficult cycle, especially regarding your mind and the way you think, the way you proceed with reality in your mind. Perhaps something was flawed. Perhaps something needed to end. Perhaps you were betrayed. Sometimes it's a card of betrayal. Sometimes this card indicates physical pain, physical injury. Maybe you were overburdened with something. The Ten of Wands is similar in this, but this one is more painful. Sometimes these are just, difficulties with your back. But sometimes this is more painful and like a spiritual pain or mental pain because of someone, because of things happening in your life. And as I said, this month I feel very much that the readings are about the sign line of our lives. Sign like this, like a wave, you know. There are ups and downs, and you were down. You were experienced very hardly. I don't think it was it was proper English. You had some hard experiences in the past, definitely, but it's over. That's what's wonderful here. It's over, and you still have this unconditional love within you, so it didn't break you. And that's the most important thing. And of course you need to heal. For us all, this is all about healing. But it comes in a position of challenge. So I feel you would like to be healed very much. But what I also feel is that it takes time. I know you, Aries. You are very fast. You want to change the world immediately. You want the things to happen immediately. And I love it about you. You're one of the most inspiring signs to me. Aries and Capricorn. Well, that's me. I never say there are better and worse signs. You're just the most inspiring to me because you're the ignition. You're the sparkle of the world. I love it. I love how you light my fire, because you do. But I know you very well. I have many friends, and the best friends in this sign, the sign of Aries, especially Sun Aries. And I know how fast you can be. My best friend, I talk to her at least once a week, and I'm always surprised with what she says. Like always, because the plans that were valid last week are never valid this week. They changed like 10 times in the period of 7 days, and I love it. Yeah, so you want to be healed, you want to be okay, you want to have this peace of mind, but it's still not there. It's not that easy to achieve it after 10 of Swords, after a difficult life lesson. What's the answer to this challenge? Well, the answer is very much in your element, the fire element. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands, of course, is about quick change, about quick movement. But here I feel more like it's about the proper place and time. The right time and place. They say divine timing. Things are going to be arranged. Perhaps they are already arranged, but you still don't see them because they are in the air. And they need to fall for you to be healed. They are on the way. So I know it's not easy for you, but be patient. You need to wait for right place and time for your healing. It will come. It's already in the way. It's already flying to you. So do what you need to do in your life. Be yourself. Be like Aries, quick moving, beginning things. Yeah, be like this. Expect change. This is the card of change, and you have another card of change. And you have 2 8s. And 8s are about proper place and time, like synchronicity. They are also about power. So you will regain your power in time, And I feel you have plenty of resources because your strength is 9 of Pentacles. And there aren't many better places in the tarot to be in. Because 9 of Pentacles is material safety. It's material stability. It's also being aware of your assets, aware of your worth, being proud of it and feeling okay with it. So you have time to embrace changes. You have resources to embrace changes because you prepared yourself. You are prepared, whatever is going on in your life. And I know in lives of some of you, there's lots going on. A lot of things are going on. I know that. But here you are, safe and sound. This card is called Gain. So you already have your garden, and you'll find there. There's no better place for changes than this place. And the changes are here, and you need to focus on them. In the position of focus, what to do. Embrace changes, I say. I love this card in this deck particularly. It's a very benevolent card. I mean, these changes are for good. It's Jupiter. It's a very good planet. It's doing you good. But what I love about this card is that she's right in the middle. And she is co-creating the wheel. It's not happening out of her. It's not happening somewhere else. It's happening around her. So imagine that the whole world is turning around you. And you're the most important in this. All these changes happening around you, they are about you. They are for your own good, for your own greatest good. So be like the axis of the wheel. Be the axis of the wheel. I don't know if it's the right word, but you know, the middle of the wheel. Don't be on the outside, flipping and flopping and moving with great velocity and with great force, pushing you out of it. No, be right in the middle, like the eye of the storm, the eye of a cyclone. There's peace there. Everything's changing around it, but you're peaceful, and you can be peaceful, and you will be if you embrace changes, if you not only accept but embrace that whatever's going on around you, it is about you. you're right in the middle. Okay? It's very optimistic, dear Aries. And as I said, I know you've been through a lot, and I have the feeling it's not over yet, not totally over, but the worst is over. The worst is over, definitely. And these changes can be beautiful. But still, the last card, that is the outcome or the advice, or can be both, and I think it is both. It's Eight of Pentacles, which says you have work to do. You still have work to do, which doesn't surprise me at all. But it's okay. It's okay, and you will cope. Eight of Pentacles is about everyday work. I know sometimes you have difficulties with this, and that's why it comes as an advice. Be eager to work every day. It will save you. It will bring more stability into your life. It will enable you to enjoy changes and not be surprised with them. If you because sometimes we know that changes are coming, but we do nothing about this because we say, okay, I'll do it later, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, there's always tomorrow, there's always tomorrow. And then the changes come and we are not prepared. Or we have not too much time, okay? Not too many resources. We are lacking resources if we are not prepared. But this guy, he's preparing. This guy is working every day and perfecting whatever he's doing. He's doing it better and better, bit by bit, step by step. It's like climbing a mountain. You do it step by step. You don't jump on the mountain. Slowly, slowly, inch by inch. That's the pace you need to embrace. I know it can be hard for you, but you can do it. Step by step. You will embrace the changes. And they are for good. They are for your good. So Aries, beautiful reading for you. I love it. And I love you. And I hope you have beautiful month of June. Here where I live is the most beautiful month in the year. So enjoy it with all your heart and all your soul and all your mind and whatever else. I wish you this. Thank you very much for your time. Bye-bye. See you next month.